Kanan. Okay. Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Narito ang mga naggagwapuhan, nagmamatsyuhan at nagkikisigang mga kalalakihan ng BSBM 13 upang ihatid sa inyo ang mga eksplanasyon sa output number 6, problem set 4. Alright? Nag-uumpisa, pinangungunahan ang Damasculados ni Kuya John Brixter Honrada.
So hello everyone, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And ako nga pala si John Brixter Honrada at pinapakilala ko ang susunod na maskulado, Ian J. Impuesto.
I am INJ Impuesto, the masculado number 2. And the next is Mr. Harvey Clyde Malinaw.
Hello everyone, ako ang Masculado 3, Harvey Clyde B. Malinaw. And pinapakilala ko ang pang-apat na Masculado, Jose Paangay.
Evening everyone, I'm Jose Paangay Jr. and pinapakilala ko ang next maskulado, David Reyes.
Yo, what's up guys? I'm the last masculado, Reyes Jan David. Let's go.
Alright, para umpisahan ang aming explanation, narito ang letter A, measures of central tendency and dispersion. Number 1, the following are the scores of a class in a 70-item quiz. 49, 28, 37, 35, 53, 42, 56, 61, 34, 69, 60, 55, 52, 46, 64, 52, 66, 55. At para mas lalo nating maunawaan, ipapaliwanag namin gamit ang mga scratch na na-send sa aming messenger. Alright? So, ang una magpapaliwanag, John David Reyes.
So, we have here the mean median mode. Mean median mode is a single value that describes the center of a distribution. For the mean, the sum of all values is a data set divided by the total numbers of observation, also known as average. The symbol we use is x bar. So the mean, the, the equation here, inad natin lahat ng numbers. Itong numbers na 28, 24, wait. Itong number na 49, 28, 37, 35, 53, 42, 56, 61, 34, 69, 60, 55, 52, 46, 64, 52, 66, 55. So, ang ginawa natin dito, sabi dito sa mean, i-divide natin lahat ng numbers, ay i-add natin lahat ng numbers and divided by the total numbers. So, ang sagot ay 914 divided by 18. So, ang sagot is x bar equals to 50.78. For the median is the middle value of distribution. It divides the distribution into two equals half. The symbol we use is x nye. The first step in calculating the median is to arrange the data in array. So dito sa median, i-arrange muna natin lahat ng numbers. So as can you see, in-arrange muna lahat ng numbers dito. So ang ginawa is hahanapin yung median, kaya nga median, hahanapin natin yung mid. Meron dalawang sample ng median. Pag ang median is iisa lang ang mid ay nang sagot. Pero pag dalawa tulad nito, itong sample natin dito, ang median nitong sample is 52 and 53. So ang gagawin, i-add yung dalawang numbers then divide by 2. So ang sagot pag 52 plus 53 equals to 105 divided by 2. Ang sagot is 52.5. Ang symbol na ginamit natin is x nye. So for the last is mode. Mode is the most frequent value in dataset. A data is said to be unomodal, bimodal, trimodal, multimodal. So dito hanapin mo lang kung anong mode yung ginagamit na nandito sa sample natin. So dito, ang bimodal na ginamit natin is bimodal kasi yung binigay na given is 52 and 55. So yung 52 and 55 is bimodal. Okay, for the next is sino ba yung next?
Jose. Yeah. Now, let's proceed to for our range. Yan. To know the range, we have formula high value minus low value. And for our high value, we have 69. And for low value, we have 28. So therefore, 69 minus 28 is equals to 41. So for our range is 41. Yan. For our next, let's call Mr. Ayan for IQR.
So let's proceed to IQR or interquartile range. So, ayan. Kukunin naman natin yung interquartile range. So, dito kailangan muna natin kunin yung first quartile, which is n divided by 4. So, yung n is, siya yung observation. So, 18 observation divided by 4 is equals to 5th score. So, ang first quartile natin is 5th score. And for the third quartile naman, 3 times n divided by 4. So 3 times 18 divided by 4 is equal to 14 score. And yun. So yung third quartile is 60 and first quartile is 42. So 60 minus 42 is 18. So therefore the interquartile range is 18. So next is John Brixter Conrada.
Yung isa. So, ayun. So, for the variance naman po, ang variance is the expectation of the square deviation of a random variable from its population mean to our sample mean. So, bago natin siya, kumbaga mas madali siya ilagay kapag table form, no? Isusulat natin lahat ng given numbers sa first column. Kita niyo naman po. And then sa mean, bagong natalakay naman ni David kung paano makuha yung mean, which is the pag-aadin lahat ng given numbers and then i-divide ito sa number of terms and then equivalent to 50.78. Tapos sa third column naman po, yung given numbers is ima-minus mo siya sa mean, which is yung 50.78, and then magiging equivalent to siya sa negative 1.78. And then sa fourth column naman po, nandito naman po yung given number minus mean squared. Ang mangyayari po niyan ay 49 minus 50.78 is equals to negative 1.78, and then squared is equals to 3.17. And sa susunod naman po, di ko na siya pinahaba kasi masyado na siyang sobrang pahaba. And then ma-explain naman natin siya sa standard deviation mamaya. Tapos then proceed na tayo sa standard deviation. Next, yung standard deviation. And so sa standard deviation, hindi naman siya mukhang mahaba, no? Sa standard deviation naman, ito naman po yung deviation of a measure of the amount of variation or dispersion of a set of values. So ang una nating gagawin dito ay isosolve ulit natin yung mean. Pag-add natin lahat ng given numbers, which is yung 49, 28, 37, 35, etc. And which is equal to 914.04. And then i-divide natin siya sa number of terms, which is number 18, and it will be equals to 50.78. Ito na yung magiging mean natin. And then ang gagawin natin sa next step, yung 49, yung pinakita nga sa variance kanina, which is yung 49 minus 50.78 squared hanggang sa patuloy na patuloy na yung mga given numbers natin, paulit-ulit lang, and then i-divide natin siya sa number of terms minus -1, ay minus 1, and then sa susunod na step, yung magiging equal natin sa pinaka first solution, yun naman po yung i-squared natin siya, and then i-divide naman siya natin sa 17, and then ang equals niya to ay 2,246.88 divide 17 is equals to 132.17. Yan na po yung standard deviation natin. Yun lang.
So let's proceed sa number 2. So list down your names and indicates the number of your Facebook friends and use the data to compute the following using Google Sheet. So ito ay ipapaliwanag ng aking kamaskulados, Harvey Clyde Malinaw.
All right, thank you for that. Just give me a moment to pull up the Excel. All right, so beforehand, nagtanungan na kami kung ilan yung mga Facebook friends namin, and so far ako yung pinakamababa and si Kuya Briggs yung pinakamataas. So meron kami 258, 358, 1,216, 1,303, 200, 2,975. So yung number namin or yung number ng miyembro namin is 5. And the mean is 1,222. And the median 1,216. And sa mode, obvious naman walang may magkapares na number ng Facebook friends. So the mode is not applicable. And then the range is 2,717 IQR, 1,045 variance is 1,188,849 and 5.5. Standard deviation is 1,090.34. And the first quartile is 258 and the third quartile is 1,303. And please be reminded that these values are the result of the input of the formula in the Google Sheets. So next naman, pinapakilala ko sa inyo ang pinakagwapo sa aming mga maskulado, si Kuya Briggs.
Thank you for that. And then let's proceed to the qualitative variables. So number 1, based on the pie chart below, which was made from a population of 1,455 students of Kaabsutan sa campus, construct a frequency table of college major. So as you can see, the pie chart below showing us the numbers of the student in Tansa campus, knowing that the psychology student have 5%, which is equivalent to wait lang. 72.75 students, and then sa business management, as sa business management naman po, meron tayong 26%, which is equivalent to 378.3 students. And then sa hospitality management naman po, meron tayong 9% na nagpapakita ng 130.95 students. And then sa tourism naman po, ganun din, katulad lang siya ng psychology. 5%, which is equivalent to 72.75 students of Tansa Campus. And para naman po sa elementary education, meron siyang 10% na nagpapakita na merong 145.5 students. Tapos sa secondary education naman po, meron tayong 17% dito. And then equal siya sa 247.35 student. Sa information technology naman po, meron tayong 28%, equals to 407.4 students. At sa pie chart na to, nagpapakita kung ano ang mas mataas na pinag-enrollan and kung ano ang pinakamas mababa. So, yun lang po. So, pinapakilala ko ang susunod na maskulado, Jose Paangay.
Thank you, Mr. Bixter. Nawala.
Sorry for that. Ito pala yung visual nung pinaliwanag ni Kuya Brixter. Alright, so proceed na tayo kay Kuya Jose. Yes. Ayan.
And qualitative again. Number 2, it says given the following data, construct a pie chart and a bar chart. Which do you think is the more appropriate or useful way to display the data? So for our data, we have favorite ice cream flavor and their frequency. For chocolate, we have 35, coffee, we have 18, mint chocolate, 15, strawberry, 12, and vanilla is 22. So where's the pie chart and bar chart? Yeah, so this is the visualization of our pie chart. So yeah, first we have 34, sorry, di ko makita. Medyo malabo. Yan, 34, thank you. 34.3% for our chocolate. And we have coffee, we have 17.6%. And for our mint chocolate, we have 14.7%. And the strawberry is 11.8%. And the last vanilla is 21.6%. And for the bar chart, thank you. Yeah. So again, this is a favorite ice cream flavor and their bar chart. Yeah. For chocolate, we have 35 again. Then 18 for coffee, mint chocolate 15. Then the 12 is strawberry and vanilla is 20. So this is the visualization of pie chart and bar chart. For our next, we have David Reyes.
So for the quantitative variables, a test was administered to a class of 50 students resulted in the following scores. Number 1, construct a frequency distribution table with 7 class intervals. Show your solution for the range and the class width. For number 2 is construct a frequency histogram for the FDT. Number 3, identify if it's the symmetric or asymmetric distribution. So we have here the frequency and the class interval. So the red one is 3036. The frequency is 7. For the 3743, the class interval is 5. For the 40 and 44 and 50, we have 7 frequency. For the class interval 51, 57, the green one is 4. And for the purple is 58, 864 is 5. And for the brown one is 65 to 71, 4. For the brown 65, 71, 4. And for this maroon or beige 72 to 78 is 6. And for this next one said 79 and 85 is 5. Then the blue one is 8692, and the frequency of this is 7. Ako din ba dito? So class intervals is 3036 and the frequency is 7. Lower class boundaries is 29.5. The upper class boundaries is 36.5. Class interval for 37 to 43 is 5. The frequency is 5. Lower class boundaries is 36.5 and for the upper class boundaries is 43.5. The class interval 44 to 50, the frequency is 7. The lower class boundaries is 43.5. The upper class boundaries is 50.5. The class interval 51 to 57, the frequency is 4. And the lower class boundaries is 50.5. The upper class boundaries is 57.5. For the class interval 58 to 64, the frequency is 5. The lower class boundaries is 57.5. The upper class boundaries is 64.5. The next one is 65 to 71. The frequency is 4 and the class boundaries is 64.5. The upper class boundaries is 71.5. For the class interval 72 to 78, the frequency of this is 6 and the lower class boundaries of this is 71.5 and the upper class boundaries is 78.5. The class interval 79 to 85, the frequency of this is 5 and the lower class boundaries is 78.5 and the upper class boundaries is 85.5. The last class interval is 86 to 92. The frequency of this is 7 and the lower class boundaries is 85.5. The upper class boundaries is 92.5.
Alright, so, and also to add on that, um, the the type of the distribution is a symmetric distribution based on the bar graph that showing on the screen. Alright, so that's all for the report ng Group 2, the Masculados. And thank you for listening. Please have a great day.